Hello everyone, get your chips. It's time for Realtor Monica's Tuesdays Tips. Realtor Monica. Now with Agent Thursdays. Hey guys, Realtor Monica here with this week's Realtor Monica Tuesdays Tips with Agent Thursdays. So this is season 1, episode 2, and today we're going to introduce you to
Penny Williams.
All right, Penny. And what brokerage are you from?
With Watkins Real Estate.
All right. So, Penny, let me just pick your brain a little bit and get you to give us a little bit of your backstory. What made you want to go into real estate?
Well, it's an interesting story. How much time do we have?
Well, let's get the somewhat shorter version, but still, no, don't leave out the good elements. We really want to get to know you.
Long story short, I started out in corporate America. I worked at Hallmark Cards in Kansas City, Missouri. Loved it. Was recruited by another company here in Georgia, and it was a totally different story. A totally different vibe. And I actually made myself the activity director of an apartment complex. And I got into property management. They hired me as the assistant manager, and I was really loving it, got excited, and decided to get my real estate license. And once I did, there was a conflict of interest. So my mother and my uncle had launched a company in Los Angeles, PJ Penny and Associates, and I went back home. She convinced me to come home, and I became a broker and worked with the family business for 14 years, was the broker of the company. In Los Angeles, we did extremely well. And then when the recession hit, I came back to Georgia to slow things down. I was a top producer. We did about $14 million between the two of us on average for about 6 years. And just loved what I did. Love helping people.
So pretty extensive background, folks, in what led her here. So now that you're here in Georgia, what have you seen any shifts in the way things, I mean, obviously there are a lot of shifts, but what just tell us some of the things you may have seen.
Real estate is always shifting. That's one thing that's going to be consistent with real estate. As soon as you think you have something mastered, it changes.
It does.
So you get comfortable with change with real estate. That's one thing
that's
that
a good
I've
way
come
to put
to
it.
learn.
That's a good way to put it.
It's always evolving. It's cyclical. Prices go up, interest rates go up, they go down, they go sideways. So you're always having to navigate. And of course, this new situation with NAR, we're having to learn a whole new set of skills that we've not had to necessarily deal with. But commissions have always been negotiable. So it's nothing new to us. But the general public thinks that this is some big, fiasco.
Some major new event.
Exactly. And it's not.
Definitely.
But we're having to adjust with new paperwork and learn new things.
Yes, that's exactly. New, and new.
And more new.
Right. So while you're looking for a new house, we are undergoing our own new things as well. So
all the time.
Definitely. Well, in dealing with clients and things, what is one piece of advice or tip you might give to new buyers?
I think it's really important as a new buyer to interview your realtor, your agent. You want someone that you feel comfortable with. You don't want to feel pressured. You don't want to feel like they're trying to convince you to do something that you really don't want to do, which again falls back on pressure. You want to be able to feel like you trust this person because you're making one of the largest purchases that you'll make in your life. Most of my clients become my good friends. Spend a lot of time and energy and effort, blood, sweat, and tears. I've cried with clients. I've fussed with clients.
I have too,
And at the end of the day, it's a relationship.
It is.
It's a bond. And I have a huge referral base through those relationships. So I think it's important that you find someone who connects with you and provides the information and the insight that you need to make this decision.
And you said something that struck a chord with me. It really resonates to clients, buyers, people that need to list, if they feel like they can trust you. So there has to be a core value base as well.
Oh yeah.
So and they can see sincerity at times.
Oh, yes.
A mile away. So
yes,
your referral base would be higher if you had those core values of the majority of your clients. So that speaks volumes.
it speaks huge.
Yeah.
It's loud.
Yeah.
My grandfather, bless his soul, he was my best friend, Charles Penny, and he said the only thing that you're going to take with you to the grave is your name. So you protect your integrity and your name at all costs.
Yep. Firm believer in that.
Oh, yeah. So what you put out comes back.
Definitely. So now for all my local viewers, I always leave them with a listing. If you have something that you are listing right now, do you have anything you can?
Ooh, I'm trying to think which one.
Yeah.
So I do have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Fairburn, 726 Fur Chase in Fairburn. I have it listed at $286. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath on the corner with a beautiful backyard. And it would be great for a first-time buyer or someone who's even upgrading. It does need a little bit of cosmetic attention, but it has beautiful hardwood floors upstairs, and I think it would be a great buy for just about any buyer.
Yeah, well, you will see a photo and information also at the end of the video. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, for sure. Yes,
getting that information out there. We need to get that property sold.
Exactly. Well, that's kind of that's what we have to do. We got to kind of help each other.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And we're not in this thing alone.
No.
So definitely takes
Never.
There's room for every realtor out here.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity on being on your show.
This was great.
This has
I'm
been
so
fun.
glad that you
love
were
her.
able to do this
She's
today.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. Well, awesome, guys. I can't wait to see you guys next week for episode 3. Have a good one.
Bye.
Pick up the phone and find your home. Realtor Monica.